A tour bus stopped in the middle of a busy town square in Egypt. The tourists wandered off, browsing the small stands surrounding the square. One tourist checked his watch and realized it was broken. He leaned over to a local man squatting beside his camel. "What time is it, sir?" The local reached out and gently cupped the camel's genitals in his hand, lifting them up and down for a moment. "It's about 2:00." The tourist stared in disbelief. He ran back to the bus and checked the time. It was exactly 2:00. Amazed, he hurried back and told several other tourists, "The man can tell the time by the weight of the camel's genitals." One skeptical tourist walked over and asked the local the time. The same strange ritual happened again. Finally, even the bus driver had to know how it worked. He walked over and asked the local how he could possibly tell the time that way. The local said, "Sit down here and grab the camel's genitals. Now, lift them up in the air. Okay, now, look underneath them to the other side of the courtyard where that clock is hanging on the wall." Bert, now 80, had always dreamed of owning a real pair of cowboy boots. When he spotted some on sale, he bought them immediately and strutted home wearing them. He marched into the kitchen, chest out, and asked his wife, "Notice anything different about me?" Margaret, 75, glanced up briefly. "Nope." Annoyed, Bert stomped into the bathroom, stripped completely, then returned wearing nothing but the boots. He stood there proudly and asked again, louder this time, "Notice anything different now?" Margaret barely looked up. "Bert, what's different? It was hanging down yesterday, it's hanging down today, and it'll be hanging down tomorrow." "Angry," Bert shouted. "And do you know why it's hanging down, Margaret?" "Nope, not a clue. It's hanging down because it's looking at my new boots." Without missing a beat, Margaret replied, "Bert, you should have bought a hat. You should have bought a hat."